1 second. Morning, ladies.
Hello and welcome to the BOTG channel. Now, before we get into this main video, I want to say something along the lines of, what the hell? I've had quite a few PMs here on the channel and a few people leaving comments saying, that's it, we're off, we're unsubscribing, not interested, now that you've got a traditional mountain bike. I can't quite get over this. The e-mountain bike is broken, and so I actually got myself another bike so that I could keep riding, get my fitness up, and create some new interesting content. So if you've decided that just because I've got a traditional bike, you don't want to support me and the channel, then I can only say I'm sorry, and hopefully at some point I can win your trust back when I get the e-bike back. There are plenty of 100% e-bike channels out there, so I'm sorry to see you go, but there's nothing I can do about that. So today, the first ride on the Alpine 6, we went up to Wetherby, and it's quite a well-known ride. It's called the Red Kite. Nothing extreme, 20 miles of pretty much nice, smooth bridleway. There are a couple of uphills and some very gentle downhills, but it gave me the opportunity to test the bike, and I will be doing a more in-depth video on this bike, how it feels, how it rides, but you will see me commenting on that a little, well, in a few different places here on this video. I hope you like it. I'll find it, you can ride it. Please don't all leave just because I've got another bike. What can I do when the bike's been fixed? There's literally nothing I can do about it. But anyway, let's get bums in saddles. Welcome to the Wetherby Red Kite.
Hello and welcome to the Wetherby Red Kite. Now today we're out on the traditional mountain bike. This is going to be my first test because here at the Red Kite, it's very, very flat. Very, very easy. I'm out with a couple of Patreons and some other guys who I've never met before. They've come out on traditional bikes as well. So here we are at the Wetherby Red Kite. Beautiful weather. A few people have already said hello to me. They must have seen the video. And there she is. Let's take her out for a spin, see what we think here today, and see how different this feels compared to the All Mountain 7. I will be doing an in-depth video. Today's just going to be a little nice little chill out little cruise ride today. So let's get on and let's go for a blast. Let's do this. Let's go for a blast on the Orange Alpine 6 under real manpower. Morning, rather than the e-power. And I've tried to set the sag and get all that set up last night. Morning. And we shall see how she feels today. Feels very, very strange, not just in the fact that I'm having to pedal, but the fact that the bike just feels so different. It's really strange. It almost feels twitchy, which of course I know it isn't. And today is such a brilliant place to come riding. It's so chilled out here down this old railway line. So if you're wanting to get your fitness back up, or you just want a really relaxing ride, then the Wetherby Red Kite is a great place to come. God, I'm out of breath already. Listen to that. The whir of a motor, but not the e-bike motor. That lack of having the audio as well is another strange thing. Dying to get a good downhill in. I really am. There are a couple on this ride, but nothing that's really going to push the capabilities of this bike. Orange Alpine 6. Got no bell. Oh, she feels great. Wow. Oh, she feels great. Yep, she feels great. Cheers, thanks. Morning, ladies. You really couldn't ask for a better day today, could you? And while this is not really a downhill, it is a nice little chill out down to the metal bridge here. Charles! feels great. Nice. I tell you what, this bike feels great downhill.
I'm getting a bit giddy there.
There used to be a ramp there.
Sir?
There it is.
You're doing it, Paul.
There it is. I jumped off that last time.
Yeah,
I did.
you jumped off it with your feet?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Too high.
That's a 6-foot drop back.
So far, very pleasant experience. A little bit hard, just not quite used to it. But yeah, loving the bike. Really light and responsive and twitchy. But again, I will do a full video on the bike once we're out on our own. We'll do a review and look at the geometry, a few little aspects on this bike. But yeah, it does really just feel great, and what a perfect day for mountain biking today. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. You can get yourself a bell. Climbing sucks. God, it feels strange. It does feel strange. Really light and responsive. I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, here we go. E-bike cheating bastards. That's it, we just got it in turbo. Oh yes. I shouldn't have put this onesie on. Whew. So people say that e-bike's cheating. As you can see, I'm keeping up with this e-bike area. But what you don't see is this. Turbo Jeeves. Ah, look at that. Oh, I could do this all day long. That's how you do it. Woo!
So the Wetherby Red Kite, I honestly think that if you just want a brilliant Sunday chilled out ride, maybe you've had a few ales the night before, maybe you just want to get out, give you a chance to relax and let the stress of the week just fade away, then this will probably do you very nicely. It's very flat. There are a couple of very slight downhills. There's only one section, I think, if you take it too fast, which is this one at the bottom, which of course on the GoPro doesn't look like anything, but it does. Well, let's just say a few people come a little bit of a sticky wicket. This bit here, as you jump straight in, those rocks are a lot bigger than you actually think they are. People put the brakes on and they have a little bit of an accident. And there is the occasional, just the occasional little bit of mud. But it's absolutely nothing to worry about. A fantastic ride. And today on this bike, it was perfect because the hills weren't really that aggressive.
I'm forgetting I'm thinking I'm on the eve. All those years of mountain biking, looks like it's coming back. So relaxing. Woohoo! So to say this is an enduro bike, I'm actually quite enjoying this, just cruising along. Not a huge amount of effort, just very, very enjoyable. And so there we are, that's the first ride, officially the first mountain bike ride that we've done on this bike. And to be honest with you, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. When you're cruising along on the flats and a slight gradient, it just feels like you're on the eve. Very smooth, very nice. And again, we will do an in-depth technical video on this bike, but for now, just a little quick glimpse over of it. Bike is very, very responsive. In fact, it felt more responsive than the Santa Cruz that I tried over there, but obviously that's the wrong size of frame for me with this being a large. Bike's super responsive. I'm really quite surprised on just how enjoyable the downhills have been on this bike. Yes, you can feel the difference with not as being grounded as the e-bike, especially when you want to get into the turns and the berms and the thick mud. You can feel immediately there is a massive difference, but I'm really, really impressed with it. And do you know what? The bike was up for sale, even though I've only ridden it a couple of times, because obviously iBike have reached out and we've sorted a few issues out with the other bike, which you'll see in a video that's coming soon. But yeah, I'm really, really quite impressed. So I shall leave you there here at the Red Kite, which was, I think, in all honesty, the perfect ride to test this bike out and ease myself in fitness and get back into it. Look, we haven't left it eat, and it's a shame that some people have already PM'd me and said they're going to unsubscribe and not follow me just because I've bought a normal bike. I think that's madness. But yo, I said I wasn't going to get stressed out by the channel anymore. And if you don't want to support me because I've got a normal e-mountain bike, plenty of brilliant channels out there for you. So I will be mixing it up with both traditional and e-mountain bikes. And I have a little announcement coming in, probably in 2 or 3 weeks. And you'll see, and I shall fill you in on the story. But thank you for the support. Thanks for sticking by me, the miserable bastard that I've been really quite down. But the Patreons and some of the subscribers have really picked me back up again. 8 gallons of Yorkshire tea. It cures all known illnesses. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Any comments or feedback on the bike, the riding, or anything else on the channel, then I really do appreciate it. I'll find it. You can ride it.
7 hours driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside, and there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up, I'm going all the way up, I'm letting go in my heart, of everything that holds me down, and it's feeling like I've been.
As many of you know, I love my farming simulator. And that is a grimy potato harvester. On the front, it's putting lime down, fertiliser. Yep. And it's got a fence, is that a 350? 72. Yeah. In a previous life, if I wasn't going to be a vet or a park ranger, that's what I would have loved to have been, a farmer. Got no wife, no girlfriend, no kids. And it's long hours, he's being a farmer. Long hours. It would suit me down to the ground, being on your own, solitude, get some deathcore on in the cab, and yeah, just being outdoors, I would love it. Grimy potato harvesting. So that's the harvester. Both of those are the harvesters. They pick up the spuds, and the other one is re-fertilising and planting. And that's the baler. There you go. Oh, those are boxes of fertiliser. And have I gone down the wrong one while I'm talking? I've lost them. Shit. No, it's got to be down here.